Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Bucket Discussions podcast, the channel, man, whatever you want to call it. It is the man, Jay Coop here, man, and we got a little something special for y'all today. Today, I will be going all the way to Oklahoma City to be checking out this Los Angeles Clippers game versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. So, man, to say the least, man, I'm super excited about this game. It'll be the first Clippers game I've went to since about 2018, I think, back in Oklahoma as well. So, it's a long time coming, man. I'm excited to see one of the best all-time Clippers teams play in person. So, yeah, man, I really can't tell you guys how excited I am. But it's currently about 11:30. We're about to head out here soon. So, I'll see you guys when we're on the road. Yo, but before we go, man, I got to show you something that my girl made for the game, man. This shit hard as hell. I'm not going to lie. She went all out for this. Look at this. You probably can't see what it says, but it says world's biggest Clippers fan. And then you got the little bucket, subscribe to the Bucket Discussions podcast right there. My girl went crazy, man. Shout out to my baby. How you feeling? This your first game?
Real excited.
How you feeling? Oh shit, my hands in front of the camera and shit. Okay. How you feeling though?
I mean,
what you excited for?
To see how big they are against your tiny baby right
really?
here. 5'3", guys.
Yeah, she's 5'3". I'm about 6 foot right here, so you know.
Newest Clippers fan. I'm excited for the first game.
Bro. Look at her, bro. She got the jersey with the pandas on, bro. Look how fly she is right now. I ain't even gonna lie, she flyer than me, man. We you know what I'm saying? Got the Paul George jersey.
You know,
on.
it's his jersey though, so credits to him.
Hey, she's still fly though. The rest of the fit's all her, but yeah. What you most excited for? Just to see them in person?
Just the moves, like in the flesh, like some dunks.
Yeah.
Something.
I feel you.
I'm down here. Yes,
man. Okay, my fault. There you go, shorty. Yes, sir. Hopefully it's a good game, man. I'm hoping for no blowouts. You know what I'm saying?
Not happening.
Yeah, especially on their side. Yeah, I mean, we'll take it on our side, but hey, man, I just don't want to see no blowouts. I want to see a good game. I hope Kawhi goes for like 30 plus. Yeah, man, I hope Paul George goes for at least 25 plus. James Harden 20 plus. Yeah, man, I just hope it's a good game. So, hey, man, let's get it.
Hold on.
Hey, man, she ended up winning something. That's crazy.
We finna have a good ass time.
Oh my baby. First time out, man. 16-13. There's 7:03 left. It's a close game, man. It's a close game. How you feeling?
Feeling good. I think we got potential.
Yeah, we got for sure. They got to slow it down, man. Turning the ball over, taking dump shots. They just got to slow it down, man. Take it to him. Take it to him. Yeah.
Yo, shout out.
Let's go! Good, yeah, good boy. Run. And one! Let's go! Yeah!
Intro, number 14, Terrence Mann.
And one.
Miracle off the line, shoots one.
Let's go! Hey, let's go! Let's go!
Beautiful.
Let's go!
Your coffee in for LA and for your dinner. Number 8, Jalen Williams.
Y'all are free to resume behavior. Let him slip.
Let's go!
And we talk our...
Yo, how loud can you get, OKC? 11.8 seconds. Just go crazy.
And for your dinner, 21 Aaron Wiggins.
Oh, you can do better than that. Make some noise.
Let's go, Clip!
Defense.
Come on, Sarah. Good board. Let's go! He said, get your weight up. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh. Let's go! Good D! Run that shit. Bro, get Paul George, bro. Get up the fucking court. Almost traveled. Go in!
Come on!
Yeah! Let's go, y'all! PG, bro, you gotta step the hell up, man. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Get in your rhythm, man. D up on him, hand up. Call it. Let's go! Let's go! Thank you! Hey, man, I gotta put them elbows down. Things might kill somebody.
Look, you see that? I'm making it in shit.
Yeah!
I can do my happy top, so.
That ain't gonna lie, that was pretty cool. Get! Tell him! Turn that motherfucker over. Please. Oh my God.
Shea catches Alexander for three.
Wide open shots are they gonna get? Bro, get Kawhi the ball. Why didn't you shot yet? Don't. Oh. Foul. What the hell? What the hell? Down by 7. Bro, get Kawhi the ball. What are you doing?
Pass that shit.
Oh my God. That's some bullshit, bro. What the fuck, Westbrook?
Respect, baby. Fuck y'all.
In for your Thunder, number 21, Aaron Wiggins.
Hey!
Let's go Thunder!
Really wish they'd stop leaving guys open. Oh my God, bro. GG's. Hey, listen to me. And Kawhi about to sit down.
I ain't talking that shit.
Bro, holy fuck. Just stop shooting. Thank you,
I'll take
bro.
it. Let's go.
That shit crazy. Oh my God. Good defense. Amir. Oh my God. Poor Georgia, 9 fucking points. While we're losing. Shoot the fucking ball, man. Damn. Good D. Oh, man.
24-second shot clock violation. LA ball.
It's ridiculous. No bueno. Now that we're back at the crib, man, we got to go ahead and talk a little bit about this Oklahoma City Thunder game versus the Los Angeles Clippers. I will say, first and foremost, even though my team didn't pull out the win, man, which is very unfortunate, I got to say, man, I had a hell of a time. You know what I'm saying? It was a great game from both sides, at least for the first 3 quarters. And, yeah, man, I had a hell of a time. I'm definitely excited to go to more NBA games here in the future. But right now, man, we got to talk about this loss that my Clippers took, man. They took a beating last night, losing by 22 points to the Oklahoma City Thunder in a game that I did attend. And, hey, man, I got to say it was very exciting to see Kawhi Leonard and James Harden in person, because I will say those were the 2 main players I was there to see, just because I've seen, you know, all the other players on both sides play already pretty much for the most part in person. But man, I was just super excited to see Kawhi Leonard and James Harden in person, man, seeing how they move on the court. And I will say, man, it definitely didn't go the way I expected it to, or at least I wanted it to. But I will say, man, just sometimes that's not always how the cookie crumbles. But hey, man, we were blessed with the great game regardless. But my Clippers, man, they ended up losing this game 129 to 107. And I will say, man, for the first, especially in the first quarter when we were up at one point 23 to 16, I thought we had, a decent chance to win this game. But then directly after that, Coach Lou pulled out Zubac and put in Plumlee. And right after that, man, the Thunder went on a 16-4 run. And that was pretty much, the recipe for the rest of the game. Like the Thunder, they just, every time the Clippers had an answer, they thought, the Thunder would just come right back at them and score. And I will say the Clippers' big detrimental part of this game, I will say, was probably just the turnovers and the missed layups. Like Russell Westbrook, he had like 2 or 3 just terrible missed layups that automatically, you already know going the other way, that's going to be an automatic bucket for the Thunder, regardless if that's a pull-up 3 or they, getting straight to the bucket. I will say, man, the Clippers, they really got to make it harder on a lot of these better teams in the Western Conference, because I will say this, man, it was just like a layup line out there for the Oklahoma City Thunder, man. They were just getting all the shots they wanted at the rim. There was no resistance at all. You know what I'm saying? And some of that definitely does go on Zubac, in my opinion, but I will say the perimeter defenders, they just got to be better at standing in front of their guys, because they're getting blown by all the time, and that's, having someone switch off their guy to try to get back in the paint and recover, and it's not a good recipe for success, you know what I'm saying, especially against a bigger, more agile, just athletic team in the Oklahoma City Thunder, man. They got a lot of youth over there at Oklahoma. And unfortunately, our bigs just couldn't hang, you know what I'm saying? Mason Plumlee, he's a pretty athletic big. He's probably the best lob threat we have on the team, but he's really not a rim protector, you know what I'm saying? He's good on his feet, but not defensively. Like on the offensive side, he can make a good pass, a cool couple highlights here and there, but for the most part, man, if you're asking Mason Plumlee to come in and, play defense and try to, hold it down until Zubac gets back in, that's definitely going to be a mistake, and that's what I realized in this game, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, over the past couple weeks with the Los Angeles Clippers, like I've said on this channel before, they struggle with bigger teams, especially bigger teams with youth, you know what I'm saying? So that's something to keep an eye on out going forward, man, because the Clippers, like I said, that's a reiterating problem, man. They just continue to struggle with big teams that have, a lot of athleticism and size. So that's something the Clippers got to work on. They got to just get more physical with these type of teams, you know what I'm saying, get in a jersey. But I will say another thing that I noticed this game, man, the Thunder, they were just getting so many wide open shots. It's just like, I understand like a guy like Lou Dort isn't a great career three-point shooter, but this season, man, he's shooting like over 40%. So you obviously want to put a hand up on him if he's just out there completely wide open. There was just so many wide open threes I've seen, like guys just late getting to their guy, or like they're half-assing it. They see him wide open, they just like letting him take it. It's just like it was pretty disappointing. I'm not gonna lie, but overall, man, like I said, I had a good time at this game. It would have been nice to see Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, James Harden, especially Paul George and James Harden step it up a little bit more. Like Kawhi Leonard, he ended up finishing the game with 2 points. He had 2 assists and 3 rebounds with a steal. He definitely could have played better. This isn't the normal Kawhi we see, but I will say he played a lot better than anyone else on this team, even though he was a minus 17. So that's still kind of crazy considering that he had 20 points. He had the best performance on our team for the most part and still was a minus 17. So I feel like that kind of just goes to show you what type of game this was. And I will say the plus minus doesn't really always, go into the game. But in this case, I feel like it kind of does, man. Kawhi Leonard, our best player this game, with 20 points was a minus 17. He was shooting 75% from the field. So I feel like that pretty much tells a story about this game. But as for our other guys, man, James Harden, Paul George, they were definitely struggling in this game too, man. Paul George was shooting 37%. He had 14 points. He had 6 assists and 7 rebounds. He just could not get anything to go offensively. Like, it was just a struggle. You know what I'm saying? It was just one of those games where Paul George was not hitting stuff from the field, getting in his rhythm. I really like to see Paul George, instead of just trying to force three-pointers or just tough mid-range shots, heavily contested, I like for him to try to get on the elbow, you know what I'm saying, trying to spin around on defenders or something like that, get easy shots. He's 6'9", so he can shoot over a lot of guys. He just doesn't take advantage of that, it seems like. So that was pretty frustrating to see too. But James Harden, he also didn't have the best game, even though he did a little bit of everything. Like like I said, he had 17 points, but for the most part, man, I just feel like he was probably the most even kill player besides Kawhi Leonard. Like, he was just doing a little bit of everything. He was competing defensively. You know what I'm saying? Which for James Harden, that's really all you could ask. Just compete defensively. He has a big body. He's strong, so he can hold his own for the most part. But obviously, James Harden isn't that, the most agile, guard out there, especially when it comes to defense. So he was doing his thing, though. He finished the game with 17 points, shooting 55% from the field. He had 6 rebounds and also 2 assists. So it was a pretty, basic James Harden performance. I'd like him to, step it up in games like this too. I feel like the recipe for Clippers winning big games against big teams like the Thunder, the Timberwolves, the Boston Celtics, the Nuggets, stuff like that. I mean, it needs to be 2 of the big 3, regardless if that's Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, regardless of what it is. 2 of them just need to play decent for for the Clippers to win these competitive games against good teams. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's a recipe that they got to try to implement into this team, man, is just having at least one of those 2 guys, and Paul George and James Harden, to, kind of keep up with Kawhi Leonard. Obviously, maybe not, do more than him on the offensive side, but just, stay there right behind him. He needs a running mate, you know what I'm saying? But when 2 of your guys are kind of just not performing that well out of the big 3, it kind of just makes it harder for, Kawhi Leonard. And Russell Westbrook, man, he really struggled this game. He came into the game, I thought he was about to have a decent impact. The Thunder crowd was cheering for him. It was super dope to see all the love that Russ gets, from the Oklahoma City Thunder crowd. And the dude that I was sitting next to, he even said, he was like, man, I hope Russ doesn't kill us this game trying to get revenge. And I was just laughing, kind of like, hey, I hope he does. You know what I'm saying? I hope he goes crazy. But that obviously was not the case, man. Russell Westbrook struggled this game, shooting 11% from the field, which is just, pretty horrendous. You know what I'm saying? He finished the game with 2 points. He's pretty terrible. I'm not going to lie, man. He was just terrible. One of those Russ games where it's just like you would like to forget about that, you know what I'm saying? So Norman Powell was pretty terrible too, man, off the bench. Like, the Thunder's bench was just doing their thing against ours. Norman Powell was a -22. He couldn't really get shots to fall. Wasn't really getting a rhythm, man. But overall, man, it was just a pretty disappointing game on the Clipper side of things. But I will say, man, the Thunder, they definitely did their thing. The man, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, ended up finishing the game with 31 points. He shot 63% from the field. He was doing his thing, man. He had 8 assists. You know what I'm saying? Doing his damn thing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, it's always great to see him play in person. I've only seen him play in person twice, but he never really, fails to disappoint. You know what I'm saying? He always performs when I've seen him go or see him play in person. So he's been doing his thing. But guys like Lou Dort was, hurting us too. Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren had a really decent game against us as well. Josh Giddey had 12 points. You know what I'm saying? So they just got a lot of, just a lot of help from a lot of the role players in this game to kind of help, push this team past the Clippers in this game, which was a little unfortunate. Like I said, since I'm a Clippers fan, I'm going to talk about both sides, but it hurts a little bit to see my Clippers lose like that by 22 points, man. But it is what it is, man. It's the first game after All-Star break, so I kind of was expecting them to come out a little slow, man. You got 3 guys in their mid-30s running the team, and I kind of just had a feeling in my gut, like, damn, they're probably going to get ran off the court. And that's honestly exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? Especially towards the end. Like I said, the final score is 129-107. But in those last 4 minutes in garbage time, they were just running up the score. I was like, damn, man, this is pretty much the recipe for the game. You know what I'm saying? But another guy for the Oklahoma City Thunder that was big was Cason Wallace. He shot 100% from the field. He only had 7 points, but he was doing a little bit of everything for them too. He had 4 steals, which is pretty crazy. You know what I'm saying? He had 3 assists. So he was doing his thing, man. He was everywhere. This Thunder team is pretty deep, man. Just a couple weeks ago on the podcast, I was talking to my guy Taj, and we were talking about how far the Oklahoma City Thunder could go, and I told him I feel like they could potentially go all the way to the Western Conference Finals if everything falls right for them, you know what I'm saying? If they get matched up with decent teams. But honestly, bro, the way they've been playing, I feel like they could play anyone and damn near have a good-ass chance, you know what I'm saying, in that series. But, also yesterday, man, it was Gordon Hayward's debut for the Oklahoma City Thunder, so that was pretty cool to see. I'm not going to lie, he didn't score anything, but he was, making decent plays. He had 2 alley-oop passes to Jalen Williams that didn't connect. It was just a little too high, but you could see the vision with that. Like, he was doing his thing, man. Gordon Hayward's probably going to be pretty big for this team. I didn't see Bismack Biyombo, one of the guys they picked up off the buyout market. I didn't see him play yesterday, but I'm expecting to, I'm expecting to see him implemented into this lineup eventually. But overall, man, it was a good game. I will say that. Hopefully my Clippers can bounce back tonight, man. They're on a back-to-back. It wouldn't be a typical, Clippers team if we didn't come off the All-Star break on a back-to-back. You know what I'm saying? They got 17 games to play in March alone. So I will say, man, the Clippers, they got one of the hardest schedules left, in the rest of the regular season. So hopefully they can take advantage of it, get some momentum going into the playoffs, and hopefully they can hold on and secure a top 3 seed in the Western Conference. That's really the goal at this point. But yeah, man, overall it was a great game. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video, man, as much as I enjoyed just recording it and being there at the Oklahoma City Thunder Stadium, Paycom Center. It was a hell of a game, man. But until next time, man, I can't wait to go to another game. Hopefully I get to bring you guys with me. But like I said, man, until next time, peace, man. Peace.